Hello, and welcome to my drive home. Monday the 14th. Oh, 13th. Whoops. I messed up. Well, hopefully there will be no traffic accidents on my way home. I have just purchased a new engine for my son's electric scooter, e-wheels. Those things get broken so damn fast, it's annoying.
Getting ready for some type of battle.
This is world boss battle energy.
Right, and I say all this because you rolled a really good perception check, and I don't want you to think these haglings are the only thing in here that you're facing.
Gotcha. The whole army. Hey, I think that they should probably sit back for more. I think 6 or 8 dudes is gonna do it. The Horde, how spatially, how much space are they taking up? Like, if I was to do that 10-foot radius, what percentage of them would it encapsulate?
The horde of haglings. So there's quite a few of them with it was a 10-foot diameter circle.
Foot radius, so I guess that would.
Oh, that's even
20.
bigger.
That makes 20. So I guess they could, yeah.
You would probably get the majority of the horde of haglings.
I've just got a generally said
Tomorrow I am going to change tires on my company car, so hopefully it's gonna be not as noisy when I'm driving.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it. I'm just trying to with the group. Like, is it better? Do you think it's better to trap off all the bad ones and just like group boom 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 from afar, or separate the two bosses, the two attacks? I'm assuming that Mateed is gonna do that interdimensional thing to separate. I'm gonna try to get Shivey out of the cage so that they could potentially run away or help us in the battle. So maybe we coordinate with Mateed to see which one. I have a way to get Shivey away, but if you don't want me to do that, I can do something else. I mean, it's totally your call. I'm just saying, if the goal is to separate them, maybe Barney focuses on capturing one, and then Mateed try to teleport to the other. Or capturing all the big ones, so we don't have to fight them. You just deal with the bosses. Yeah, that works for me. I would say that I would lean towards, yeah, you would want to start casting that, like getting the jars. I think that this is like continuous lead on this whole thing. I don't think we're gonna be, yeah. But I'm curious what Elka and Mateed are gonna get into.
I don't know what this necessarily does. I don't think I've ever readied a spell before. Because I ready the cold spell.
Cool. You get that from Bank Frost. Casting time. What do you have in mind?
I was just gonna target a bunch of the haglings. It's a 60-foot cone that they have to make a Constitution saving throw, otherwise they take 8d8 of cold damage.
So what would you wait for? Like for them to get close right up on you and then you cast it, or what's your plan here?
Yeah, just to kind of see like the majority of them group up to like really make the most of that 60-foot cone.
Sure. So you're going to kind of position yourself and wait for them to get closer and then spring it on.
Yeah.
Tell you what, so it sounds like you're going to want to be hiding to do that. So why don't you make me a stealth check to see if you can try to make sure they get as close as possible.
Nice weapon. It's a beautiful, beautiful dagger.
Hello.
I don't hear anything. Chip is still hiding.
That's a weird name. Hold Bill God. What the hell?
Is that it for you, Elka?
Am I also allowed
Not sure how to pronounce that.
If you want to.
Just hold on.
But don't forget, yeah, if you don't attack or take damage within the next round, it goes away.
Okay, hold on. Wait, that's it for Elka.
Okay, indeed.
How far is Shivey from you?
From where you all entered, Shivey's kind of on the farthest east wall. Let me just count it.
doesn't get too much traffic or someone crashes or something.
Where are you moving to? I was also gonna
Or
move to
like
China.
last Friday,
I want to get the jump on it.
I witnessed a car that was burning.
So
An
if
old
Mateen gets
Mercedes
carrying inside an object or creature, they
of
take
some
1d10
kind.
force damage.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Should I just roll?
Roll it. 4 damage. That's not terrible. Okay, so to recap, Chip double moves while hiding, trying to close the distance to Shivey. Gets most of the way there with 80 feet. Barney is starting to cast that spell. We can say it goes off here pretty quick, right? Since you already started casting it. And you were casting it to create the choke point, right? Not to split the hags?
We should probably split the hags, right? I'll split the hags.
I need a decision
I'll
to
split the
make.
hags. I'll split the hags and get as many of the other hags as possible and try to split haglings in there as possible.
So the haglings are nowhere near the hags.
Okay, well then I'll split the hags.
So you want to cast it basically on one hag without the other one, right? So
Yeah.
there.
We can find
Okay.
some.
And then
Yeah,
Elgon
no
is
sun
behind
today,
the
only cloudy cover.
Yes.
And Mateen is underground under Shivey. Ended their turn there.
Taking 4 damage.
Was your muffled?
As you are sneaking over, Chip the Haggai in your possession suddenly glows with a green light, and you hear a shriek of laughter bellow from the front hags. The green hag cries out from nearby cage. Shirak and Skitch begin chanting.
We can't see you.
You've got a beacon in your pocket.
Shirak and Skitch join hands, and their feeble figures rise into the air. Shivey's cage also rises into the air behind them. On each of their foreheads,
I'm listening to
nine
Tales of the Stinky Dragon, Chapter 2,
Talent.
Episode 32
Sisterhood. How is ignited.
or 3.
hags erupt with sickly green flames, and the shockwave booms throughout the cavern. For the first time since you've seen them, all 3 hags no longer appear as decrepit old crones, but instead a trio of fearsome and formidable witches. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I respond. Purple skin, 2 horns, 10 fingers, 2 middle
21.
fingers, 1 tail. 5.
We can see you. I just love that.
19.
21 as well.
All right, so when we come back next week, we're going to have Elgin Barney leading us off with Chip, then Mateen, and we'll see what happens in next week's episode of Tales from the Stinky Dragon.
So much for
I want to fight. This is bad. This is bad.
Yeah,
He's just
episode
also doing
32,
that
the next one
underground
is 33. Yeah, my neck is stiff. Maybe I should go in the hot tub today.
When we come back. Butteed comes back up out of the ground. We have a Gum Gum shirt that just came out.
Oh yeah, when this episode comes out, the Gum Gum shirt will have just come out, as well as our dice tray. So go check this out. Maybe make a purchase here to help us finish out our push in Stinkyary that we're going through right now.
Yeah, Gum Gum shirt looks awesome. Looks like a 80s I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin album cover or something. It's real groovy.
Very
Yeah.
classic D&D.
Go check it out for yourself at stinkydragonpod.com/store. It looks great. All right, thanks for listening, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Say goodbye, John.
Au revoir.
Hey guys, did you know that you could directly support the show by subscribing at stinkydragonpod.com/first? We've got some amazing little singers this week we want to shout out who are supporting the show, starting with Computator Jones, love the name. We got Vincent Shadow, Voodoo Sock Monkey. Oh, these are all great names, I love them. The Vatican, the Vatican. Oh, I get it. Sometimes I figure things out as I'm reading them. Then we have Dula Chan. Love it. Thank you guys so much. You guys are directly supporting the show, and you get more great content like Second Wind. You get to interact with us on our subscriber-only Discord channels, and we have events and so much more. Again, that's stinkydragonpod.com/first. We cannot thank you enough for supporting the show and for allowing us to make the show, because that is what you do. Listeners that interacted with us this week on social media and Discord had NPCs named after them on this episode. had Sergeant Leozard the Cavalry Rider, named after @laser_lizard on Twitter, who is voiced by Micah Reisinger @Micah Reisinger. We also have Lieutenant Oriana the Cavalry Rider, who's named after @Keruali or Kero on First. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm usually terrible at it, so I'm parring the course. We also have Shivy the Green Hag, named after user Shivy. I never get that right on Reddit. Voiced by the wonderful Laurel Rothamel @Laurel Rothamel on social media. We have Skitch the Blue Hag, who's named after @Jessica Sketches on Instagram, voiced by also the wonderful Jessica Vasami @Jessica Vasami on social media. And lastly, we have Shirak the Purple Hag, named after Just Shirakumo on Twitter, voiced by Murphy Geschwind. Thank you, Murphy, who is @Sunny Shore City. Additionally, The Alchemist, voiced by Blizzbear @Blizzbear. We love you. The Stinky Dragon channel is managed by Ben Ernst. This episode of Tales from the Stinky Dragon was produced by Kai Cook. Written, edited, composed by Micah Reisinger, with additional editing work by David Saunier. Head over to stinkydragonpod.com/first for all things stinky, and tune in next time for another thrilling episode of Tales from the Stinky Dragon.
That's funny.
My Google search, expensive Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Very
I've never played.
You didn't know that?
No. I think there's a video, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
my blue eyes. My blue eyes.
It's an RTA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be the only Yu-Gi-Oh card I know.
Still cracks me up.
No.
When I first heard about Dum-Dums and Dragons, just based on the name, I knew I had to check it out. It's a podcast where professional improvisers and comedians play Dungeons and Dragons for the first time. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings if everyone, was an idiot. With storytelling from an award-winning game designer and a cast made up of Second City trained improvisers, Dum-Dums and Dragons is a show that'll make you laugh and might even make you cry. Dum-Dums and Dragons has been downloaded more than 4 million times. It's charted as #2 fiction podcast in the United States. It's so good it's been featured on the official Dungeons and Dragons podcast, Dragon Talk. It's a trio of sensible heroes that are the zaniest, most lovable crew you can join, featuring Quinny, a thief who broke out of prison by serving his full sentence, Alan, a wizard who consistently forgets magic has consequences, and their mutual friend, Butthole, a cleric to the goddess Moonhammer, who the other two think he made up. Dum-Dums and Dragons is a perfect show to start if you're curious about how D&D works, or if you're a veteran player, you'll have a blast as this cast quickly picks up the rules and their wild adventure begins. They have new episodes released every Monday. I listened to an episode and it's great. I think improv in D&D is fantastic, and I think these people are absolutely excellent at it, and I think you should give it a try. And you can listen to Dum-Dums and Dragons anywhere you listen to podcasts.
In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, interrogator Morgan Rawls is hauled out of prison and assigned a team of hand-picked operatives to lead on a mission ordered by Rabute Gilliman, the Imperial Regent himself. Her task is so secret that she's forced to operate under special condition. Her actions will be denied even by her own Inquisitor, and the punishment for being caught is death. Can Morgan become a true agent of the Inquisition, or will she and her team fall to chaos before her duty to the Imperial throne is done? Find out now on Agents of the Inquisition, a Warhammer 40k RPG podcast. Available now.
Agent the Inquisition.
Night has fallen, the moon is full, and we're inviting you to listen to Canada by Night, a podcast where professional improvisers play Vampire the Masquerade. Detective-turned-vampire Everett Fry accidentally becomes the sheriff of New Haven, an experimental town where they're testing if vampires and humans can coexist. Stuck leading a ragtag group of officers, the Brujah bounty hunter Val, the Gangrel news reporter Evangeline, and the Tremere Blood Witch Doris. Can Everett keep the town running, or will everyone end up liquidated by the Vampire Council of Canada? Trending on global fiction charts and produced by Dum Dums and Dice, whose podcast Dum Dums and Dragons ranked #2 of all fiction podcasts in America. Listen now to find out why Canada by Night has been downloaded more than 500,000 times. Canada by Night, its interview with the vampire, if it had all the characters from Parks and Rec in it.
Good day, all you dark weavers. Skitter your way into the stinky dragon. Guzzle our latest gulp. Web and flow. It's a mixture of strongly brewed necro coffee, a bite of honey, murky almond milk, shaken with lots of eyes. One taste of this tarantulate tonic is enough to give you 8 legs to stand on. Previously, our adventurers were enlightened with the dualistic life of the alchemist. Next, they plodded back into Parish and plotted their next move to handle the hags. But can they overcome the coven? Or will they become the coven's next victims? Latch onto a libation. Let's leap into our lore.
Is this a Mandela effect moment, or do you normally say good evening at the top?
Good eve. No, it's Mandela effect for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if
You've
it's
said
that.
either.
Yeah.
You've said good day all the time.
I feel like good day.
Okay.
Good day.
Yeah, it is a Mandela. You said that, I was like, that's wrong.
It should be evening or night, because this is a spooky
That's what I
setting.
thought, but you know what?
The podcast is released at 10 a.m., so what do we do?
6 a.m. for,
6 a.m.?
or no, 2 a.m. for
2 a.m. on
audio. Yeah.
It's construct.
There's gotta be people listening to it right at 2 a.m., right? Doing the overnight shifts or something like that.
I have listened to podcasts the moment that I get the notification from Spotify.
Yeah.
Shoot an arrow. Shoot an arrow.
Shoot John.
Micah says the greeting is usually alliterative based on the monster.
What does he know?
Based on the monster?
Yeah.
What's the monster for
This was
today?
good day, all you dark weavers.
Okay.
Dark Weaver Day.
I'm gonna hit our players with an arrow.
Thank you.
My name's Costello. I'm the Dungeon Master, and this week's role-playing warm-up question is, what does your character do to relax/de-stress?
Well, hello.
I'm Barbara Gunfelman. What's up? What's up, bros? And I play Elga von Brathdy, half-elf vampire barbarian, level 6.
And Elga, she wants to really kick back and relax. She does a number of things. One of her favorite relaxing hobbies is hunting. Going out into the forest or into the city, finding an unsuspecting person and giving them a little taste.
Hunting people?
No, yeah, for friends. Yeah, definitely not blood. Definitely not. I thought this was the rule. I was alone here.
Safe space, safe space.
Yeah.
Confession booth.
You said an unsuspecting person.
Are these like, that begs the question, are the arrow questions answered together as a group, or is it like a confessional?
Confession.
In the theater of my
Yeah,
mind, this is a cutaway. They're in an interview setting,
Yeah.
akin to The Office,
Okay,
and they're just
okay.
answering to
Yeah.
the
So
camera.
the interviewer, who is Gus, is going, people?
Yeah.
And Elga,
No.
Yes, like reality show, like confessional style.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes. So that's what I do to relax and unwind, stretch my legs.
Just some mild murder.
Yeah. And bubble baths.
In
So hunting and bubble baths.
Not correlated whatsoever.
coagulated.
Coagulated.
Is that the word? Yeah, you got it.
I
Second try.
do type A bubble bath.
Gross.
Hi, I'm Barney Farney, played by Chris Damaris.
It's like,
I'm a human cleric, and what I like to do to unwind
What?
is I go out to the market and I talk with people who pass by if they'll stop, and I like to unwind yarn. You
Oh.
take a ball of yarn and you just kind of unwind it, and then you wind it back up around. And you talk to people.
That actually kind of does sound relaxing.
I don't get the connection between the two activities.
Unwinding.
I know, but why are you
Spinning
unwinding the yarn while you go and talk to people?
In my mind, Barney thought that that's what crocheting was. He saw someone doing it, and he's like, I can do that.
And that it's like a mobile activity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
and I just like that people have such interesting stories.
Chris delivers the majority of Barney's lines directly at me, and I just go with it. That's great, Chris. I mean, Barney.
So, Barney, you like to listen to the stories as opposed to being the one who tells the stories, is what I'm gathering.
Or listen, both.
Mm.
Sometimes talk and listen.
He's just wandering up to people. He doesn't know unwinding yarn and listening.
You know, sometimes
Well, he's doing something, so that's affecting.
It's just an old man just puttering up to y'all, not saying anything, and pulling apart.
I do like the idea that he's breathing really loud, though.
I like to think he also starts mid-story. Like, you have no idea what he's... Like,
So when I went to the store,
Is he talking to me?
This is a completely believable story. I went to a craft fair and I got locked into a conversation with an old man for, I kid you not, minimum 15 to 20 minutes. So old people lonely, you know, you can talk to an old person
Yeah.
if they're not problematic.
We're
give 'em
practicing
time.
with Barney.
Yeah. Hey, I'll go next. Hey there, it's me. It's Chip Haney. It's your best pal from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Where's that?
Wisconsin. This is in my lore. You've established Wisconsin. It's all the way where the Wizards are from.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm played by Blaine Gibson. Chip Haney's a Tiefling Rogue, level 6. And you know, I have multiple activities for unwinding. You know, I do a little bit of yoga when we were taking a long rest, and I got the time. If not, and it's a short rest, I'll practice my box breathing. And then when we have like a really long rest, you know, go out into the city, follow some leads on my missing wife, Carol. Might pick up a few people, interrogate them. They don't give me the information I want, or I think that they're suspicious. I'll also kill them. It's weird though, because I keep running into Elga.
I was gonna say, Chip, we could combine our relaxation hobbies together.
I just didn't know that that's how you blow off steam. That's how I blow off steam. We got so much in common.
Also, sorry that I'm listening in on your
We just established that these are by themselves, and you immediately responded as Elga. That's great.
So, I know you gave a lot there to unpack, Chip. What's box breathing?
Oh, box breathing. It's where you breathe in for 3 seconds. Practice it with me, podcast listener. For 3 seconds, and then you hold on to it for 3 seconds, and then you release for 3 seconds.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and you just keep doing it, and you breathe, and it's like making a box. Breathe
Why
in,
is it a box? It's two. You breathe in, out.
breathe in, breathe out. The completed box. Breathe in, breathe out.
You forgot to hold.
Yeah, that's somewhere in there too. It might be a triangle or pentagon breathing,
Oh, okay.
but you know,
Again.
it's just all about the breathing.
Okay, I was just curious why it was a box, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. To be honest, my real world doctor actually told me this, and I still don't understand why it's called box breathing.
Because of the holding.
She made the square. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll just
It's
breathe
more
more.
for visual.
Yeah.
Hold out.
Yeah. Anyways, I hyperventilated and passed out.
What the other listeners can't see is Barbara tracing a
drawing
square
about-
in the sky.
Do, do, do.
Yeah.
A visual learner.
Anyways, murder. That's my long and short of it.
Okay. I'm sensing a common theme in some of these answers here.
Yeah, we all have almost exactly.
Yeah, Elga and Chip murder, and Barney murders someone's brain.
Matilda, you murder. For fun, relax.
I'm John Reisinger, and I play Matty Conficis. He's an Cochrane Ghost Monk. And what do I do to unwind? Oh, it's very simple what I do to unwind. I actually talk to my therapist.
Ah,
Yes.
that sounds healthy.
It's I mean, I'm all about bettering oneself and taking responsibility for one's own actions and thoughts and everything. And so, yeah, a therapist really helps with that. And so, yeah, that's what I do.
You know, there's a non-zero chance that your therapist would talk to you, then encounter Barney out in the wild, then
It's a professional booth.
then get kicked, beaten, and interrogated by me, and then murdered by Elga all in one day. He'd hit the whole party. Can we get a group rate for family therapy?
I like to think that we can all join in the confessional, but then like that gets erased once we're back in the campaign.
Ah, yes, yes.
Like no one
Non-canonical.
no one remembers that.
The confessional is after the fact, after all
We
the
are
events.
talking to the barkeep.
That's implying that we all survived this campaign, which is
My goodness.
yeah.
What are you talking about?
Speaking of which, we're at a very pivotal moment
Yeah.
in the campaign.
Yeah.
I'm in the
Big
ground.
battle, but also pivotal moment because we get at the end of Stinky
Oh yeah. Was this the end of January?
This is past January, yeah.
No,
Oh.
no.
The
It's
last
next week.
episode of January?
This episode comes out on the 23rd? The 23rd.
Of?
Well,
January.
Yeah, so we have our big live stream.
No, I think it comes out the 30th.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Forget this.
30th is after the
yeah,
live
it comes
stream.
out the 30th. You're right.
Oh, Chris was actually so excited and he fully deflated right there.
Well,
That was so sad.
Here's
to
the thing
watch.
about today's episode. We got to be extra nice to Chris because it's his birthday today.
Is it?
Yeah.
Release?
No, today.
Real life.
Wait, really?
Today's Chris's
I
birthday.
feel like a terrible friend.
Oh.
That's okay. I don't care.
Your haircut looks great. Thank you.
Buon anniversario.
I got you an inspiration die for your birthday.
Oh, yeah. I had one. You got that last year. You got the same
It happened again. It happened again. Chris is just a little creature of peaks and valleys.
Aw.
It's called triangle living. Can it be a party favor?
Blake just gave quite the look.
Let's fight.
Yeah!
It's a big fight.
As you are sneaking over, Chip, the Haggai in your possession suddenly glows with a green light, and you hear a shriek of laughter bellow from the purple and blue hags. The green hag cries out from the nearby cage. Shirak and Skitch begin chanting.
We can see you!
You got a beacon in your pocket.
Shirak and Skitch join hands, and their feeble figures rise into the air. Shivy's cage also rises into the air behind them. On each of their foreheads, a third green eye appears.
Oh.
One claw! 3 talons! Our coven united! 3 hands! 1 sisterhood! Our powers ignited!
All 3 hags erupt with simply green flames, and a shockwave booms throughout the cavern. For the first time since you've seen them, all 3 hags no longer appear as decrepit old crones, but instead a trio of fearsome and formidable witches. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Wait, restart the math equation. I got lost at 3 hags.
1 claw, 3 talons.
2
1 claw,
horns
3 talons.
divided by.
Hold on, hold on.
Our
Why are
coven
you responding
united.
to him, Gus? Why are you...
Because Barbara's actually doing
Yeah, because
something.
I'm actually ready.
Oh, you're ignoring Blade and talking to Barbara.
1 claw, 3
That
talons.
tracks as Gestapo much better.
Our coven united. 3 hags,
Square root.
1 sisterhood. Our powers ignited.
I find the sulfur pie.
That equals everyone roll initiative.
Yay.
I feel like in the audio design, David, just whatever Blaine says, just make it really quiet so it seems like Blaine's in the other room.
Whispering.
No, that's hilarious.
Did we roll initiative last time? Because I think I had a good roll.
You all did. Do you want to use that? Does everyone want to use their initiative from
I'd
last
be
time?
okay with it, but
Sure.
it's up to the room.
I have no
I'm
idea
fine
what
with
it
that.
was.
I got
It
him up here.
was 5 for Matee, 21 for Barney, 21 for Elga, and 19 for Chip.
Oh.
It was
It's in the
party
log.
wide. It was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, except for Matee.
So
And then Barney, what's your dexterity?
super fast. 2. Super fast.
You didn't
Or
even...
15 plus 2.
Okay, mine's
15, yeah.
14, so you would go ahead of me.
Your super fast was before you looked at it because I saw you scroll to it.
Thanks.
That's just the confidence of Christopher Damaris.
I knew it was like a plus.
Barney would be ahead of Elga then because his dex is better.
All right.
That's where Minecraft Villager comes out when you make noises like that.
All right. And just to reset the stage so you all remember, you all were in this.
We'd all prepped to try not to do an attack.
Correct. You all had gotten into position. You're in this, like, the Talon HQ/lair, and you had some cavalry who had come with you to assist you.
You did so good.
He's been pretty good about it ever since. I
Guys,
came to
I'm
just
gonna stop
announce
the
like
stream
that.
soon.
Yeah.
So I will maybe see you later tonight for some War Thunder.
Sleep. It's the last thing I say.
Or
before I fall
maybe
asleep,
Turtle
the first thing
Wow.
I say when I wake up.
It's good.
She's turning his wife.
She's very worried. And I guess I'll re-describe the lair a little bit, just so you have like a bit of a layout as to what's going on.
It's like a standing army. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, there's like people going through the tunnel. There's all the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to like give a little bit of an overview, more so than normal, just because there was a lot going on. So in this big lair, this is where you all had been before, where you fought Lewis in the Ice Dome. There is a body of water, kind of like a river, going from east to west, kind of in the northern portion of the room, along with a large tree at the northern end. On the and that's where Stitch, Shirok, and Shivey are, along with the Headless Horseman.
I thought Shivey was in a cage.
She was, she still is.
Yeah, I will see you guys later tonight, so have a nice day. See you later.